Lion Books, classic crime, pulp western, and sleaze good girl art vintage paperbacks. Hi, I'm Gary Lovisi, and this time we're going to take a look at the last group of Lion books. This is group from number 201 to 233, and that will complete our look at the series. In the description below, there will be information showing the episodes, the 4 episodes that have 50 of the Lion books from 1 to 200. We did 50 at a time, and then this is the last group. This is the 5th video that completes the Lion book series that was published from 1949 to 1955. And these books taken to effect from published from 1954 and 55. And some of the spines, Lion books, beautiful, very collectible. These are some of the Jim Thompson, some of the other great classic crime, hard-boiled noir paperback originals, a lot of them, and really great stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to move these around, and we're going to start off with let me just get my glasses. Number 201, Roughneck by Jim Thompson, one of the classic Jim Thompson books. Number 202, Hobos and Harlots by George Milburn. 203 is Whip Hand by Rod Patterson, one of the hard-boiled westerns. Some of the westerns are tough to find these days in really nice shape. And of course, the hard-boiled crime books are very collectible, which is, here's another one. Number 204, Sleep with the Devil by Day Keane. Number 205 is science fiction, one of the few science fiction ones that they did. It has a Raphael de Soto cover, and it's Human, edited by Judith Merrill. Stories, science fiction stories by various classic authors. Number 206 is Alley Girl by Jonathan Craig, and this also has a Maguire cover. Alley Girl. Number 207, Tiger Street by Elliston Trevor. Number 208, Win or Else by DJ Michael. And it's their, it's a baseball book. It's interesting. The kind of I guess a minor league team has a nice back cover art, wraparound cover. I don't know who did the cover, but it's nice. Number 209 is Away with Women by William Gwynne. Story of a jazz bum, jazz musician. Number 210 is Joy House by Day Keane, another classic crime noir by a very collectible, great author. 211 is Boss Man by Roy Bernard Sparkier. And number 212 is one of the classic noir crime, A Swell Looking Babe by Jim Thompson. Jim Thompson, this is a novel that takes place in a hotel, and Jim Thompson for a while worked in a hotel, and he was a bellboy, and he used to get booze and women and other things for honored guests that paid well. Lion Books published a whole lot of different stuff. They published a variety of books, not just westerns or hard-boiled crime. I showed you science fiction, some of them that they published, and some other nonfiction things. They also published Stag Gags, which is number 213, and this is a sexy cartoon book, and this is a kind of a tough book to find. I've never seen another copy of this book. It's a tough one in the Lion series. I was very lucky when I got mine. Found it in a little bookstore on Atlantic Avenue, and I was actually with Chris Eckhoff when I found it, and I says, what's this? I says, this is a lion. I said, it doesn't look familiar. I don't think I have it. And it was like one of the 2 or 3 that I was missing. And so it was nice to find that. Number 214 is Fully Dressed and in His Right Mind by Michael Fessier. It's a kind of a fantasy, good go art fantasy. Number 215 is Strange Sisters by Fletcher Flora, lesbian novel. Number 216 is Dormitory Women by R.V. Cassell. And it's a college campus novel, also with some lesbian overtones to it. And we're going to just move these up a little bit. And we're going to put another row. Okay, so we have 217 is The Gun Throwers by Steve Frazee. Hard-boiled Western. All their Westerns, by the way, were hard-boiled and very, very good. Yeah, we just move those out of the way. Okay. Their Westerns were all hard-boiled books, and they're very good reads. Number 218 is A Hell of a Woman by Jim Thompson. Another great Jim Thompson hard-boiled noir paperback original. Number 219 is Wharf Girl by William Manners. I'm not sure if this is a Maguire cover or not. Not sure. Maybe not. Number 220 is Me and You by J. Thomas Caldwell. I believe this is one of the African-American authors that Lion promoted and published. And it's a racial novel, as you can see. Number 221 is The Naked and the Lost by Franklin M. Davis. And this is a World War II novel. Number 222 is Evil Roots by Walter Uttermeier Jr. Very provocative cover. Number 213 is The Savage Chase by Frederick Lorenz. Classic hard crime novel. Al Rossi cover art. Al Rossi did a lot of covers for Beacon books, but this is one of his Lion. Number 224 is Black Friday by David Goodis. Classic crime noir. Number 225 is Jazz Bum by William Gwynne. Now, you may recognize that book as an earlier. Let me just take a quick look. It's always in the last place that I look. William Gwynne. Just bear with me. Let me see if I can find. Can't find it. Okay. Well, it must be.
We're trying to find the same cover.
The same. The one with the.
Maybe you didn't get to it yet. Are you thinking ahead instead of behind?
Yeah, don't worry. Okay, the next one is 226, Tina by Robert Bruce.
So you see new moments.
Story of a Hellcat. No, that book is here. I just showed it a few minutes. This one. Okay, it's Away with Woman, Story of a Jazz Bum. It's also by William Gwynne. So that's the book that I was thinking of. Also another book Lion published just almost a few months earlier by William Gwynne, Story of a Jazz Bum, and then this is Jazz Bum. I don't know if these are the same book. I'm not sure. Maybe they did reprint it, or maybe it was just another book that he wrote about jazz, and but that's just to bring that up. The next book is number 227, and it's Sinner's Game by Linton Baldwin. Hard-boiled crime noir, great cover art. This is Linton Baldwin's only book, only book for Lion, and it's his only book, I believe. And it's a funny thing because he was a guest at my paperback shows for quite a few years. Very nice gentleman, very interesting fellow, hard-boiled, kind of cranky, opinionated, really good guy, really good to hang out with. And he always brought, he owned this painting, so he always brought the painting to the show to put it on display when he was signing books. And this copy I have signed by him at my show. And he's a great guy. He's a great guy, and this is a really good book. It's a sleeper. And sleeper in the sense that, not that it will put you to sleep, but sleeper in the sense that it will, that it's really not that well known, and it's one of a kind and worth seeking out. Number 228 is Act of Violence by Basil Heder, crime novel. Number 229 is Champs and Bums by Buckland Moon, and it contains stories by Hemingway, Saroyan, Schulberg, Irwin Shaw, and others. So it's all like sports stories. Number 230 is a paperback original, False Night by Algis Budrys, and this is one of the few, again, few Lion science fiction novels, and it was by Budrys, who at that time was a new and upcoming science fiction author, and it's a good book. It's a really good book to read. Number 231 is House of Evil by Claire and Michael Lipman, and great underrated classic. Dan Roberts always spoke well of this book as one that people that like hard-boiled crime and noir should read, and they will not disappoint you. And he was always right as usual. He turned me on to quite a few books. We would turn each other on to different really good hard crime novels, and Dan Roberts knew his stuff. Number 232 is Room for a Stranger by Constantine Fitzgibbon. And the last book, Lion 233, that's all they did was 233 books in this short format Lion paperback series, is The Deluge by Leonardo da Vinci. It's actually by Robert Payne. So what he did was he took a Da Vinci story or premise, and he put it into as if it was written by Leonardo da Vinci. And it's a science fantasy novel, another science fantasy, science fiction type novel that Lion did. And this is the last of 5 videos that go through all the Lion books from number 1, including the Red Circle books at the beginning, to number 233 in the end. And on a previous video, we're going to have all the information about the previous videos in the description below that will tell you where what episodes had showed what books. We went through all the Lion books and showed all of them with none missing. Also, an issue of Paperback Parade that had a special article on Lion books by Dan Roberts, and other books that were reprinted, books that people that reprinted Lion books recently, Stark House Press, and even my own Gryphon Books and others reprinted some of the Lion books, and so you can get those in a cheaper format and as new books. And there's one that's coming out soon in November, another one from Stark House Press, and this one is Bourbon Street and Hot Cargo by G.H. Otis. And the cover here is from This is an Avadi cover. It's not one of the ones that was on the two Lion books by Otis. But this new Stark House Press trade paperback will be out in November. I did the introduction for it, and these are two books that I really love, and I think they're terrific. And it's just to let you know that there's some other new reprints out on these Lion books, so that if you don't want to, or if you can't afford to buy the original paperbacks on some of these, especially some of them could be a little expensive, then you could get some of them have been reprinted. Check out the Stark House Press website and check out their books, because they really put out a lot of really great stuff, lions and gold medals especially, that you're definitely going to want to read. You want to take a look at and buy. And just wanted to say, it's nice that we went through all 233 Lion books, and took a while, but we did it. 5 videos. The information will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed this look at Lion Books. It's a unique publisher. They were a small publisher. They're kind of forgotten today, except for vintage paperback collectors. But they contributed mightily to the best of hard-boiled crime and noir and classic authors that are very collectible today. So if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and a like, share it, and thanks for looking. We'll see you next time.